Just about to start. Oh man, it's been a minute. 2 months. Hopefully, me and the game both sound okay. Wait for confirmation from Ender here. Of course. Can't hear the game. Go figure. Alright. Let's see here. Oh, it was back?
Like it was there, like very faintly, and it was really loud, and now it's really faint again.
Okay, here's the question. Is it double doing it? Like, is the sound coming through double? Well, Derek, my auto mod just censored you, buddy. You can't say that here, apparently. Why do I feel like I'm coming through twice? How's that for the game? Alright, we should be okay to go. Let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Here we go. Alright, here we go. I think we got all the bugs worked out. At least I hope. It does kind of have that sound to it, doesn't it? Alright, well, first on the agenda, I want to go... Yep, I want to go here. I want to go retrieve the Korok mask. I want to go this way. Providing I can remember the controls. But it has been 2 months since I have streamed. I am streaming from the new place. It's okay, but it's a little small. Not ideal for us, to be honest. But anyways, let's talk about what we're all here to talk about this evening. Tears of the Kingdom. A few days ago, AG and Uma played about 10 minutes of the game for us. And, man, it's looking to be something else. A lot of people were saying, oh, it's just glorified DLC for Breath of the Wild because, you know, it looks like Breath of the Wild from what we can tell. Mind you, you know, video compression and stuff of the of YouTube and everything when being shown the gameplay and stuff. You know, there's some quality loss there and stuff. So we're not 100% sure what it really looks like yet. But it does look very similar. But you know what? I don't mind that at all. I love the way this game looks. I love its art style. It's not the first time Nintendo's reused assets to make another Legend of Zelda. Like, it's not like this is the first time it's happened. They did it with Majora's Mask, and Majora's Mask was a phenomenal Zelda game. It's one of the most highly regarded. Okay. I could have sworn the Korok mask was over that way somewhere. I don't have to start the quest somewhere, do I? But anyways, like I said, this isn't the first time Nintendo has reused assets to make a Legend of Zelda. And I didn't hear a whole lot of complaining then, so I don't really understand the complaining now. Let's see. We might have to start here. No, the new one comes out May 12th. Already have mine pre-ordered. Okay, so we got to go down here first. But, I mean, here's the thing. This game was built around the abilities you were given. You know, the bombs, the stasis, the ice, the, what was it, Krynos or something like that. Well, here you go. The magnesis, the stasis, the cryonus, the bombs. You know, all the puzzles and stuff and everything else was built around your abilities. And from the looks of it, we don't have the abilities that we had in this one, in the new one. It's whole new abilities. We don't have the Sheikah Slate. By the looks of it, from the leaked art book and stuff, Zelda has the Sheikah Slate. Which there's, you know, that leads to the possibility that maybe Zelda's playable as well. Don't know that for sure. That's something that is on my wish list, though. That'd be cool to actually be able to use Zelda as well. Use them as a duo to solve different puzzles and stuff. And that would even open up the game to multiplayer. That would be really cool. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time Zelda's done that. Had a multiplayer because we had, you know, like 4 Swords Adventures and stuff. You could play those 4-player. Okay, no. I need to figure out who around here has this quest. I don't think it's going to be Beetle. And with these new abilities, we have Ascend. I think that one's pretty cool. As you know, with Hyrule literally completely changing, having the Sky Islands and stuff like that, we now have openings into the world, into the earth, as in like cave systems and stuff. And we can use Ascend to literally pretty much swim up through the rock up to a platform above that. So you don't have to climb nearly as much as you do in this one, and you'll be able to reach certain locations a little faster. Oh, okay, there's a shrine everywhere he's talking about. But, then we have Recall. And we've seen from gameplay trailers and stuff that we can literally send like a spike ball back at enemies that, you know, rolled the spike ball at us. So we can literally rewind time for that specific item and literally send this ball, a spike metal ball, back at the enemies. We use the recall ability to get up to the Sky Islands because, you know, pieces of the Sky Island fall off and you climb up on it and you just hit recall and it takes you back up to, you know, it takes that up there and you're up there with it and you can get onto the Sky Islands. And I just wonder what other kind of things that can be used for. Where is the person this quest starts with? Maybe it is Beetle. Oh, nice, thanks. Alright, man, have a blast. Alright, Beetle. What have we got for sale? You got some arrows for me? I'm always in the market for some arrows. We're going to go ahead and pick these up while we're here. But I think the most interesting thing they could have shown us in that entire gameplay video was the Ultra Hand ability, which I think is really cool that they named it the Ultra Hand. But being that that is an old Nintendo toy that was made, I think I want to say back in the back in the 70s. Oh, it's right here in this book. Okay, that's exactly what I needed. But anyways, the Ultra Hand, the fact that we're going to be able to take objects in the world and piece them together and build vehicles and boats and stuff like that. And what other implications is it going to have? you know, we've seen in the video in a couple spots, there's like these plot type areas. What I hope the plot type area, the plot looking areas are like areas that we can rebuild Hyrule. I think that would be pretty awesome, honestly, to be able to help shape Hyrule and rebuild it after, you know, the calamity. Now, obviously, Ganon's still about, it seems, and everything. But the, you know, Calamity Ganon is gone. You know, the one that was destroying the world and everything else. So now, as, you know, Link and Zelda are trying to stop Ganon himself. Oh boy, no, 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 no. No, no, you leave me alone. Get out of my face. They could, you know, help not only save Hyrule from evil, but help them rebuild it even. That would be cool. Now, more than likely, the stuff in those plots are just, you know, spots where we can grab materials to make these vehicles that we can make throughout the game using the Ultra Hand ability. And that's pretty cool in itself. But you know, just some of the keywords that were said and everything by Enuma and everything, it just seems like we're going to be able to shape Hyrule in some way. What way that is, I don't know. We can only speculate at this point, being that we're, what, about 32, 33 days away from Tears of the Kingdom's release. Just a little over a month, man. I'm excited. I'm getting impatient. I just can't wait until it comes out. You know, this game gets a lot of heat for literally changing the formula of The Legend of Zelda. And people are seeing that with Tears of the Kingdom. They're like, oh great, you know, we're now, mind you, this group is a very small group. You know, most of us are pretty excited, most of us Zelda fans, regardless. There we go. That's what I came for. But, you know, there's those doubters and everything, and those people that, you know, want things to be a certain way. But, you know, it comes down to this in any game franchise and stuff. You got to reinvent every once in a while. Otherwise, things start to get stale. Well, that's the only way to describe it. It just gets stale. So they reinvented the formula with Breath of the Wild here, and now they're going to reinvent the formula again. So, like, that's pretty, I think that's pretty cool, you know, and I think that we're going to get one of the best games ever made. Now, I have been known to say that that Breath of the Wild is a great game, but it's not a great Zelda game. I'm going to take that back, honestly. Zelda is now being taken in a whole new direction. We're seeing this now. And, you know, I hope that we still get our traditional style Zeldas. I don't want them to abandon that formula. But I want them to keep this formula going and continue to improve upon it. And that just exactly seems what Tears of the Kingdom is going to do. It's going to improve upon an already amazing game. And, you know, I've been watching analysis video after analysis video after analysis video because I'm just so excited for Tears of the Kingdom. Now, when Breath of the Wild was coming out and stuff, I didn't do that. I avoided everything that had anything to do with it. I wanted it to be fresh and exciting for the first time. And you know what? It's still going to be, because all these videos are honestly just speculation videos, because we don't really know what's going on. We've seen 10 minutes of the gameplay, we got to see the 4 abilities, which was Ascend, Ultra Hand, Recall, and oh, one I didn't bring up, Fuse. I can only imagine the implications for that. And how many items are we going to be able to fuse together exactly? We see that we're not really limited as far as what items can be fused together. I wonder how limited we are on how many items we can fuse together. I have a feeling it's only going to be like, for instance, he, had the stick and he almost broke it. Or he did break one. And then he went and picked up another one. He almost broke the second one. He put the rock, like a boulder, on the end of the stick. Made it into like a hammer type weapon. And it repaired the stick. And it made it stronger as well. And the durability was even better. I think that's really cool that we kind of alleviate the durability system a little bit. We didn't get rid of it completely, which was something I kind of hoped for. Or a way to repair. And, well, they're giving us a way to repair, And it's different than pretty much any other game as to how you fuse. But anyways, like I was saying, how many items can we fuse together? One YouTuber, now mind you, I'm not going to be saying any of these YouTubers' names. I can't credit them for any of this information because I've watched so many different people. I think I've watched Nintendo Prime, and is a name that sticks out for me specifically, but I feel like there was a couple others. But one pointed out, if you look at the icon, it, like whenever you're fusing stuff, part of it's blue, part of it's green. Now what I'm thinking is when you go to fuse another piece, it's going to replace the other thing. Be it the rock, more than likely the rock, being that it was the second item. I figure we'll probably keep the base item, but, if we go to fuse something else onto it, I have a feeling it's just going to replace one of those. I can't really hear this that well. Well, there's a Korok nearby. This is why I got this mask. Where are you, guy? Yep, I knew it. Okay, I can't pick these guys up. Oh boy. Well, that's an interesting username. I'm pretty sure that's... I have somebody on my thing. I swear his name changes every few months. really wish he would have shot the arrow with the leaf on the end during the gameplay video. I was kind of curious as to how that would actually work. I have a feeling that it'll shoot a gust of wind with it. More than likely. It'll knock the enemy back or whatever, and I think that'll be neat. And I have a feeling there might be a few puzzles where we're going to need to use the wind. Because I have a feeling this game's going to be very elemental based. We've seen the pin from PAX East that kind of resembles the symbol for wind in what I want to say Japanese. So I think the game's going to be very elemental based. I think we're going to have wind, fire, ice. And then, probably more than likely, Malice. Being that we've seen, Malice in this game. And Malice is still very much a thing in Tears of the Kingdom. Now, I want to talk a little bit about my wish list, though. One of the main things on my wish list is dungeons. I know that this has been said 1,000 times, but it really is something that I long to have back in The Legend of Zelda, true traditional dungeons. A lot of people didn't like the shrines. And I understand they're great, but I didn't honestly think that the shrines were that bad. One thing Zelda, and this is why I said earlier I was wrong to say it's not a Zelda game. Zelda has always been a game about puzzles. That's something everybody needs to keep in mind. It's always been about puzzles. And that's exactly what the shrines are. They are puzzles. Oh, there's a shrine right there. Okay. True, they are not dungeons, but they share the fact that what is a dungeon in Zelda? A multi-room puzzle. So it's still Zelda. It's still essentially a type of dungeon, just a 1 or 2, maybe 3-room dungeon. But it's not what we want out of a dungeon. Not what I want out of a dungeon. I want my multi-room, multi-puzzle dungeons back, full of enemies that I have to fight. That's what I want to see back. How the hell do I get under there? Because I have a feeling that's not going to work. And with those dungeons was always something else. Some sort of new item or gimmick for us to use in the puzzles. Like, mainly for that dungeon. Yes, those items would be needed again. But most of the time, you didn't need them again for a bit. I'm going to croak. I died. I went the wrong direction. Oh well. Oh, wait, oh, come on, let me. Come on, come on. Oh, thank goodness I had a couple fairies. Whew. Oh boy, I forgot to turn my phone down. Well, we're gonna do this. I still want to know where this Korok was, though. Well, speaking of a shrine, let's do one. Oh, man. Finally got a, technical, actual chair to sit in, you know. Like, it's more like a bar stool, I guess you could say. And it is uncomfortable as hell. It's a bar stool with a back on it. Nice. I just had to freeze my ass off to get here. Oops. Wrong button. One gimmicky item I would love to see come back is the hook shot. That was always one of my favorite items in Zelda games ever since, what was it? Link to the Past was the first game to have it. Oh, I think I found him. I think I found our Korok buddy. There he is. But that was always an item I enjoyed playing with, ever since Link to the Past. It could be used for more than just, you know, solving puzzles. You could use it for battle. There was even a whole boss built around the hook shot. He was like this squid type thing with an eyeball, like one eyeball. He had these little like puffy cloud looking things. I don't even know what to call them. Popcorn. Kind of look like popcorn, to be honest. And you could pull them away from him with the hook shot. So, you know, literally the boss itself was a puzzle. In the first dungeon in A Link to the Past, you get the bow and arrows. You fight these giant Armos bosses. I turned that down. Why is it still making noise? Sorry about that. But yeah, you had these giant Armos jumping all over the place at you. And the only way to beat them was with the bow and arrow. Or in the Dark World, when you're in the Marble Palace, you get the hammer, and you use that to break the armored shell that is on the boss's head to reveal its weak point, and then shoot it with the arrows you got from the first dungeon from, you know, the Light World. Like, that is something that's truly missing. I don't mind that they have reinvented Zelda. They have practically reinvented the wheel, so to speak. But we need some of those Zelda tropes that we know so well to go along with the new stuff. Oh, well, we're gonna give her another go, I guess. I can't stand trying to get a snowball down this hill through that door. Said I don't really think we need a return to the usual. I think this is exactly what we need for the franchise. We need something different. Should they abandon the classic style Zeldas? Absolutely not. Be it, a couple more remakes or a whole new, 2D overhead Zelda experience. Either way, it's going to sell well. You just slap the Zelda name on it. That's it. That's all it takes. And this proves it right here. Because, again, this isn't what you would call your traditional Zelda. And I lost my train of thought. You dick. And then not only that, we've got some new monsters. Some new things to fight. Maybe one of them not so new, but not seen since the first Legend of Zelda. Kind of like the Lentils. We didn't see them again until this game. The Gleeok, I believe the name is. I believe that's what it's called. But the multi-headed dragon boss from The Legend of Zelda. They seem to be back from what you can see in the one trailer. I think that's going to make Lentils look like a cakewalk, to be completely honest. Come on, up over. You shit. Yeah, the Gleeok, whenever it was seen, it had like a fire main on each one of its heads. And yeah, that's another thing that is leading people to believe that this Zelda is going to be very elemental based. There's more likely, going to be like a lightning Gleeok. There's going to be an ice Gleeok. There's going to be a malice Gleeok. So those ought to be fun to fight. And then we got those guys that are flying around holding on to the bokoblins and whatnot, flying them around as they shoot arrows at your face. That's going to, nope. I thought it was gonna break, but nope, it just completely missed. Do hope I'm saying that right though, Gleox. But yeah, those literally haven't been seen since the original game. The closest thing we've maybe had to Gleok was the turtle from A Link to the Past. And it was a multi-elemental boss. It had one head that was fire, it had one head that was ice. That was, I believe, the first time they ever did something like that in a Zelda game. And we seen it happen again with Twin Rova. Maybe we'll see multi-elemental Gleox. I mean, they have 3 heads. Why not? Yep, that didn't go well again. This is one shrine I hate trying to get into. I can't even throw one of my amiibos on here to get, any armor pieces or helpful weapons or anything. Still packed away somewhere. We're still amongst the sea of boxes. Yep, same thing's gonna happen. Right off that corner. I need it to come down this. But here's the problem. I need to figure out what path it is, which it should be this one here. But who's to say it's going to go that way? You know what? I'm going to set one of these right here because I want to mark hopefully that stays while I go and find a snowball. I have a feeling it's going to disappear. There it goes. Ha! If I had done that from the start, I could have saved so much time. I better not have to do anything in this shrine. It's too much of a pain in the butt getting in it. Oh, you guys are dicks. I'm just gonna use this. If I shoot only one of those, that ball is going to swing. Wait a minute. There we go. Okay, that's the way out. This one's easy, just boom. And done. Yeah, I hope every one of you that are tuning in are also excited for Tears of the Kingdom. I really do think like this is going to be huge. I think it's going to blow us out of the water even more so than Breath of the Wild did. And this game's going to be absolutely massive. It's already like they looked at the file size, and I believe it is a little over twice the file size of Breath of the Wild. But you figure we've got all of Hyrule to explore again. Yes, the same Hyrule, but changed. We've got the sky to explore now with the Sky Islands. Which that was another thing I wanted to talk about. What was on those Sky Islands. These soldier constructs that were possibly built by the Zonai, or maybe are the Zonai, or were built by the Zonai and then inhabited by the Zonai, or something. Like, that also was huge. The Zonai are brought up a bit in this game. You see structures of theirs, like these statues of what looks to be a dragon. They seem to worship dragons or hold them in high regard in some way. So finally, maybe we'll get to learn more about the Zonai. That is... Oh, that's a lintel. That looks like a silver lintel. I am not prepared for that just yet. I will get stomped within seconds. One day, my friend, I will take you down. I absolutely will not fight it. I do not have the gear to do so. That is a silver lintel. That is the strongest lintel in the game. Before a gold lintel in master mode. No. Soon I will stomp shit like that. But right now is not the time, sir. One of these days off stream, I'm going to have to farm some rupees to buy some arrows. Like, I'll farm up rupees one way to buy arrows to go farm dragon parts to make even more money. Might do that off stream one of these days. Because I'd like to get the house purchased before I end up getting to any more of the beasts done. I'm already carrying around a hero weapon that I don't want to use. Because you get one. Once you break it, it's gone forever. I'm getting blips. Ah. Wonderful. I've been spotted. Ooh. Them lizards almost saw me. Oh boy. Oh, my mask is going crazy. Tired of your shit. Oh, look at this. What do we have here? I don't need your crap. There are bots for free, and you seem to be a bot yourself, so I feel you need to disappear, sir. Give me 1 second, guys. And this is why I need moderators to come in and make sure I don't have crap like this happen. I mean, it'll happen, but, you know, if they're here, I don't have to pause to do this. Somebody else could do it. All right. I'm headed back towards that encampment. Don't want to do that. The mask is going crazy. Here we go. Oh, hello. We've got a friend. Good night. Ah, I see. We're missing one. So now I need to find a rock. Okay, we need a rock. Come on, boy. That is another lintel. We're looking for a rock. I do think we have a lot to look forward to going into May 12th, though. And I heard rumor, keep this in mind, rumor, that there will be a Nintendo Direct this weekend for Tears of the Kingdom. Now, normally Nintendo doesn't do weekend directs. They're typically Wednesdays, maybe Thursdays, not usually on a weekend. But along with this, supposedly there's also going to be a showcase, which is going to show off probably a lot more of the game, probably the beginning of the game. I will probably skip out on that. I doubt this is going to work, but we're going to try. Oh, I guess it's going to work. Shoot. So where is there a rock hiding around here? Ah, there you are. All right. On that note, I am going to take myself a few minute break, and I shall be right back. Just bear with me, hang in there, and I will be back. Alright guys, I am back. Let's get rid of this. Here I am. Alright. Grab the right Pro controller here. Alright, let's see. We're headed this way. She just seen a little up here, pretty sure. We're both cobbling on horses. We're getting our way there slowly but surely. Use another one, that way it can get to charging. Before we go any further. this an enemy hideout? Shit, it is. Okay, so there's nothing but enemy hideouts this way. Oh, excuse me. I better eat some stamina food. Like, see right there, the ascend ability would have been so useful. There could have been a cave that I could have used, ascend in, and got up here. And not had to climb the whole way up. He's like climbing the side of this mountain trying to hit me. Oh, now he's throwing snowballs at me. Are you serious? They're throwing snowballs at me. The crazy sons of bitches are throwing snowballs at me. Some rock salt, those will come in handy with recipes of making them better.
Rivali's gale is now ready.
That was a nice shot. That's a lot of lizards. I don't think I want to deal with a lizard gang. Jeez, nothing. No. Shrines, no. Koroks. Why do I feel like I'm right? Because I am. I'm right back down here. Oh, so much climbing. Really looking forward to that ascend ability. Why are you, like, practically crawling? Stand the hell up, man. Well, there's a shrine somewhere. So as cool as the Ultra Hand ability is gonna be, or seems like it's gonna be, one thing I worry about, and I made this comparison when me and Kitty were talking about it, and then I heard somebody make this comparison after the fact. I worry that we might have a Banjo-Kazooie nuts and bolts situation. For those of you that remember, you know, the Banjo-Kazooie, they were great platforming games for the N64. Highly regarded. And,
Oh.
But yeah, I've seen the comparisons. We know that the originals were regarded as great games, and now we have the legacy of nuts and bolts. And it was trash. And I hope that we don't end up with the same thing with Tears of the Kingdom. We're gonna leave a marker here. There's a Korok here somewhere. Ah. On top of the house. And look what is right there. Wait a minute. Did that torch even have a flame in it? Okay, it looked like there was no flame in it and it was emitting light. Oh no, I remember this one. Ah, okay. you. I'll take that. Another great frost blade. Well, I've used that one a little bit, so... course. That's what I'm going to have to contend with right there, is that platform that runs back and forth like that. Perfect. Are you serious? Huh. So, okay. I see. I see. Damn it. Can't... does not want to get out. Thank you. That's all I was trying to get you to do the whole time. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be streaming the 3 hours I wanted to. Getting quite tired, actually. Don't get nearly as much sleep as I used to. with Kitty's new work schedule and everything. I'm lucky to get 3.5, 4 hours of sleep a night, to be honest. And that's usually like 4 to 5 nights a week of sleep like that. Sometimes I'll grab naps throughout the day, but today was not one of those days. Speaking of, happy Easter to all of you that celebrate it, in whatever way you celebrate it. We celebrated ours yesterday. Because Kitty got off work. Well, Kitty had to be in at work last night at 8 o'clock. She got home at 8 o'clock in the morning this morning and needed to be back in at 8 o'clock tonight. So she figured she'd just have our Easter dinner a day early. That way she wasn't so overwhelmed with having to work and cook a meal and try to catch a little bit of sleep before she had to be back in. So oh boy. See? Exhausted. Another shrine done. 71 shrines done out of 120. So it's that 49 more. I did not explore much of this mountain, have I? It's time to correct that, I think. Oh, another shrine nearby. Didn't mean to activate that. There we go. Another dead lizard. There's a lizard frozen in there. And he can stay there. Of course there's a Korok up here. Swear they love high peaks. Aha! We'll just stand here with our fire sword against the ice and let it melt away. There we go. Oh boy, this is a major test of strength. This will work for now. Yeah, excuse me again. And this is how you achieve one of these. I got him. Barely, but I got him. Well, that was 4 more shrines done tonight. Plus, we got our Korok mask and a few Koroks. So, there's some progress there as well. Well, I want to thank you all for joining us tonight. Well, for joining me tonight. Like I said, really excited for Tears of the Kingdom. I'm sure I'm not the only one. There was a lot to cover tonight. I think I covered everything I wanted to. Yeah, May 12th. We've only got like 32 days left. I'd hope to have this finished by then, but that's not happening. Now, don't get me wrong. I've finished Breath of the Wild before. I literally erased my file to do this, which was just stupid. I should have just created a whole new profile just for streaming this. I won't be making that mistake with Tears of the Kingdom. I actually was not going to play Tears of the Kingdom on stream, but I think I'm going to play on and off stream. I'm going to create a profile specifically meant for streaming Tears of the Kingdom. So be on the lookout for some Tears of the Kingdom streams in the very near future. I want to thank you all for joining me tonight. If you like what you see, don't forget to hit that follow button. Hit subscribe if you want to get rid of those pesky ads. Check us out on YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok, all under Rontro Media. Find us in all those places. Check out T's Twisted Treasure Chest on Facebook as well. That's a craft shop that me and Kitty run. Just look up T's Twisted Treasure Chest on Facebook. That's T''S Twisted Treasure Chest. Also, check out RetroMageddon.com. It's a great place for some retro gaming content. You can find game saves, game passwords, walkthroughs, reviews. I've actually submitted 5 games worth of passwords this year to the site. What did I do? Well, I just sent in ActRaiser 2 passwords. I sent in Castlevania Bloodlines, Splatterhouse 2, Splatterhouse 1 Paku Graffiti. There was another one. Can't remember what it was, but I got like 5 games in. I think next one I'm going to do is Soul Blazer and get the passwords for that. I believe Soul Blazer has passwords anyways. Another quintet game, just like the ActRaiser and ActRaiser 2. But yeah, check out that site as well. Couple of streamers to check out. Enderblaze10, he hasn't streamed in a while. That's my son. He hasn't really had time to stream, unfortunately. Dilo Ono, check him out. Andy Panda 90, check him out. Heath, Red Renee, all people you definitely need to check out. I think that's everything. Well, again, sorry to cut this stream short, but my eyes are getting heavy. I don't want to fall asleep here on stream. Again, thank you guys for joining me tonight. And again, find me, follow me, subscribe to me everywhere that you can. That would be Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and here on Twitch. And until next time, my friends, game on.